What kind of partner does someone with an anxious attachment style like? It might seem like a person with an anxious attachment style can fall for anyone. More accurately, what they are in love with isn't a specific person, but rather the feeling of deep intimacy and mutual dependence a relationship provides. This often stems from their early life, where they failed to receive consistent and lasting love from their parents, leaving them in a chronically unstable attachment environment. What does this lead to? In their adult romantic relationships, a deep-seated lack of security makes it incredibly difficult for them to build healthy trust and reliance on their partner. This leads to a common phenomenon. They tend to develop feelings for anyone who provides them with that feeling of intense intimacy. In a relationship, this typically manifests in two different scenarios. Scenario 1, during times of peace. When there are no conflicts, if their partner proactively shares their daily life, responds to messages promptly, pays attention to their needs, cares for their emotions, voluntarily keeps a distance from others, and always updates them on their whereabouts, then, and only then, can the anxiously attached person feel certain that they are truly loved, and they will love you intensely in return. This is because people with an anxious attachment style have very low self-worth. They are highly sensitive, deeply suspicious, and lack self-confidence. On one hand, they need constant attention and reassurance from their partner to feel loved and believe they are worthy of love, which helps soothe their inner anxiety. On the other hand, they are prone not only to excessive worry and insecurity, but also to overanalyzing their environment and the actions of others. For instance, if you're busy one day and don't reply to their message right away, they will start to spiral. They'll suspect you don't like them anymore, that you've found someone new, or that you're about to break up with them. They will conjure up countless mental images of you having a wonderful time with someone else, filling their heart with anger and anxiety. If you later apologize, patiently explain the reason for your silence, and even offer proof that you were genuinely busy, they will feel reassured that they are still cared for and loved. Their anxiety will subside, and they'll go back to loving you just as before. However, if you not only fail to explain, but say something like, "Don't you have your own life? All you do is text all day," you will confirm their worst fears. This will likely lead to a huge fight and could even end the relationship. Scenario 2, during times of conflict. When a conflict arises, the situation changes. The anxiously attached person's exterior becomes hard as a rock. They can suddenly seem cruel and heartless, deliberately taking extreme stances and using sharp, cutting words to provoke you, saying whatever they know will hurt the most. For example, if you show them concern, they might say, "Who am I to you? I'm not worthy of all this effort." If you ask them out, they might reply, "I'm busy. Someone else has already asked me out." Their words seem incredibly callous, but on the inside, they are incredibly soft and vulnerable. As long as you show that you are hurt and pained by their harsh words and actions, they will immediately soften and comfort you. But if you act indifferent or, even worse, make light of the situation, they will feel their love was completely misplaced and fly into a rage, which could also lead to a breakup. This is because in these moments, they feel love through pain. When their partner displays anguish and distress in response to their withdrawal, they interpret it as proof that their partner truly loves and cares for them. It makes them feel important and cherished. But if their partner seems unfazed, it signals one thing: I am not important. I am not loved. So do you understand now? If your partner has an anxious attachment style, you need to give them a profound sense of security to make them feel loved. Respond to their messages promptly and be proactive in caring for their emotional needs. When conflict occurs, you have to be willing to play the part a little, engaging with their drama to show them your love and concern. If you yourself have an anxious attachment style and want a healthy relationship, you need to do two things. First, be open with your partner. Tell them you have an anxious attachment style and explain that you need extra understanding, companionship, and sharing. Ask them to communicate through problems instead of giving you the silent treatment, and ideally, to help pull you out of your negative thought spirals when you get emotional. Second, you must learn to build your own sense of security. Don't obsess over minor issues. Give your partner more trust and focus on enjoying your life by cultivating your own hobbies and interests. Because while you're consumed by the fear of being abandoned, the truth is they probably have no intention of leaving you at all. There's no need to create your own meaningless anxiety.